Oh, would I jump in there? That is awesome. That is quite the view. Welcome to Dan's on the Street. I'm Dan. Today we're visiting Qatar, sitting here on the Arabian Gulf, a peninsula nation, small country, with its capital city of Doha, and that's where we're going today. Pretty cool place, a really exciting city, a lot of fun stuff happening here, a lot of business, and a lot of new construction. This is kind of the old downtown, but I'm going to start with what catches my eye, and that's all this new stuff going up here. Let's drop right here in the park near it, see if we can get a sense of that. Oh yeah, immediately we're greeted with a beautiful new skyline going up here. All kinds of great buildings. A lovely bay we're sitting on here. Very nice. It's a city of about 1.85 million, so pretty good size. But I also read that like 80% of the population of Qatar lives in Doha or the surrounding suburbs. So very centrally populated. Another beautiful view here. Lovely tower here. I've seen this one lit up at night. Photos of it, I mean. And it's really kind of awesome. The whole skyline is just tremendously impressive. We'll get a wider view of it later, I promise. Bunch of people out here. Looks really warm. Obviously, desert climate. So it's going to get hot. Let's just keep checking this out. Tons of parks here. Tons of hotels. Let's drop right out here. Oh, nighttime view. Party. Really great view. Oh, this looks like a fun time. People out in a boat here. How about that? Interesting. I read that the name Doha comes from Arabic for dohat or something, means roundness. I think it's is the name describing the bay here itself. Look at this old palm tree island in the center. I wonder if there's still palm trees on it. Not sure. We're going to get deeper into the city, I promise. But for now, let's just keep kind of checking things out. The city, people have been living in this region for thousands of years, various tribes and so forth. And the city sort of formed in the 1700s. It like split off from another tribe that was here called the Albida. And it passed through various authorities over the years. This looks like a fun time, right? Is this handball? Is that what that is? Not volleyball. I'm not quite sure what that sport is. Again, beautiful skyline there. Interesting. Yeah, I read that the Europeans became interested in it. Various countries tried to take it. Actually, the port was so shallow they couldn't take it. So, unfortunately, though, the city was still destroyed several times by various outside groups. Europeans, and then at some point they got into a war back in 1867 with Bahrain, and both sides suffered terribly, and the city was destroyed again then. Really awful. And it was also destroyed by the British East India Company. They were trying to control the entire region, really. Another nighttime view here. Lots of nighttime images. People getting out when it's a little cooler out. There's the skyline again. Interesting. I love all these parks in here. So much green space. A lot of effort goes into that, of course, especially in a hot climate. Let's see. Put another view down by the water. Oh, fantastic. And there's the skyline. Well, slightly tilted. Not a very well stitched image, but I'll take what I can get here. Very neat view. Some artwork there, sculpture. Newer stuff going up over here too, though. Lovely out. Interesting. I read that the Ottomans came in back in the 1870s, and they established a fort here. And back in that era, there was pearl trading began. And there was discovery of pearls in the region, and all over the Arabian Gulf there was just a ton of pearl, what do you call that? Mining? Not mining. Pearl hunting. And that employed tons of people. The city actually really boomed during that era. Got a little bit of proper street view here. Lovely new homes back in there. That's all brand new. Lots of new. Lots of money here, which is really, really exciting if you live here. Just a lot of, I don't know, infrastructure being put in, and then just tons of new stuff. Tons of new homes. Oh, new mall. Lovely. Giant waterfall. Really seems like a cool city to live in, or certainly to visit. I would absolutely visit here. Seems like such a neat place. Let's keep moving around. Construction everywhere you look, though. That's one downside. You got to deal with probably a lot of cranes, a lot of dust being kicked up, maybe a lot of noise. But hopefully in time that'll pass as this thing settled down. But it probably won't settle down for a while. Still a lot of growth happening here. The city is growing very rapidly. You can tell here all kinds of new housing developments going in. Interesting. Some really nice places too. My goodness. I don't know if that's a residence there, but beautiful. Huh. Yeah, and then back in 1915, as World War I went into whatever began, I guess I want to say went into action, but the Ottomans basically fled back to their homeland. Ooh, beach nighttime views here. Oh, all kinds of fun. Reggae night. That's a good time. And we're back out in the day. Beautiful beach. And at that point, unfortunately, they still didn't get proper freedom and independence. They fell to the British. They became a British protectorate. And were sort of under them. And then during the 1950s, of course, the big thing that happened, well, back in the 30s and 40s, all in this region, was the discovery of oil. And that rather quickly brought a lot of money and just business and a lot of interest globally to the region. And then the city actually, well, the whole country gained its independence back in 1971. And around then, too, they dug a deeper port, so it could become a better port city back in 1970. Interesting. Beautiful views here. Real vacation destination here down by this water. We're heading further north here, and we're going to arrive here at the Pearl Qatar, an amazing, amazing land reclamation project. This was revealed back in 2004. Major housing development and shops. Look at this. What a development. This is fantastic. Beautiful, beautiful view. Sitting on a boat here. I'm on a boat. Want to sing that song now? Tons of shops and restaurants. High-end apartments. All kinds of good times here. Wonderful destination for locals, or if you're traveling internationally, you want to just hang out somewhere really fun and unique. You know, you got to check out the Pearl here. Got to be named, I would think, for its historic pearl trade. New buildings going up here. There you can see what's underneath all of this cladding. Concrete and steel. Interesting. Look at this speed radar sign. I've never seen that before. Interesting. Major development. I read that The total cost, it's not complete yet even. The total cost is going to be around 15 billion, which almost seems low. Like that's a really impressive development even for 15 billion. In my mind, right? Like that's a really impressive development. Interesting views here. Wow, look at this. I believe these are new buildings built in the style of old architecture. Fascinating. Okay. Really cool plaza here. Again, neat buildings in the distance there. Very eclectic skyline. All kinds of just really cool skyscrapers going up. As a fan of just tall skyscrapers, this is really my kind of city. Ah, great view up here. Right in the thick of it. This is wonderful. Really well lit. Oh, there's that tower there. Really cool lit up from the inside. I'm a fan. I'm really a fan. This is neat. Really cool. Let's see. Boy, I could spend a lot of time just going in around that area. Okay, now we're over here. Did we land near a mosque here, I think? Very pretty on the outside. Again, the skyline, always under construction. Tons of people out and about. I think this must be a mosque here. Oh, really big one. Imam Muhammad bin Abdul. Not quite sure. Really large, though. Tons of sports complex. That's the thing the city really has become known for, is its hosting of large sporting events. One of the many things it's become known for. It's actually hosting, the big news is it's hosting the 2022 World Cup here. And they're actually building 2 brand new stadiums here. And they also hosted the 2006 Asian Games, and I believe they were primarily hosted over in this complex here. Beautiful stadium here. Khalifa International. Let's drop in here, of course. Really neat place. Quite the structure. I think this is about 40,000 people, I read. And here's a tall tower right next to it. This is the Aspire Tower. It's currently the tallest building in Dubai. It's currently the tallest tower in Doha. And there it is. This is not really well 3D mapped here. See if we can get a view of this. There's that stadium. And there's the building. My goodness, what a place. This is a hotel and obviously viewing tower. Some sort of viewing plaza up there. That's neat. Really cool place. I'm not sure if we can get up in here. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it's a pool. Fantastic. Look at this guy just chilling here in this pool. Oh, would I jump in there? That is awesome. That is quite the view. Wow. This must be a hotel as well. Fantastic view. Just stellar views. The Torch Doha. Wow. Fantastic. All kinds of shopping all around here. The Aspire Ladies Sports Hall. No images in there, unfortunately. Aspire, another thing. Oof, really green. Interesting, okay. Really cool development here, very impressive. And you'll be hearing a ton about this city. You'll be watching probably sports games playing there in just 2 or 3 years here. Aspire Academy. Look at all these soccer fields. My goodness. Nighttime views. Lots of nighttime views here. Interesting. Definitely would love to just stroll around here at night. Take it all in the cool of the evening. big mall. Everything is just really big and new. That is the theme here. Big and new. Here's the airport. Let's check out this kind of older city center. Got these concentric circles kind of all focusing around here. Coming in on this plaza. Let's drop right in there. Oh yeah, bunch of people out here. Strolling around. Looks like this has been set up for various events. Hosted, who knows what kind of festivals and all sorts of things. Shopping. Great older buildings in here. Again, I was reading about all of the destruction over the centuries. I mean, it was really leveled time and again. It's really kind of sad to read it. But so I'm glad there's still some of this that feels more historic. I'm not sure how old it really is. You're clearly in a part of town that has older bones to it. Oh, here's that spiral. I saw that. Spiraling. Well, I can't quite see it there. Smaller mosque. Let's go outside here. If we can. Down by the park. Oh, great view here. Look at these old boats out here. Wow. And what a ridiculous skyline. I say ridiculous. I mean, I'm very impressed by it. So neat. I love I don't want to say clashing of cultures, but just like, look at the melding of cultures. It's so great. Different eras all together at once. Very neat. And even this, I called it the older part of town. There's still like a lot of really cool stuff happening over here. Lots of culture, history, and museums over here. Here's the Islamic Center Museum. This is like Museum of Islamic Art. And look at how well mapped this is. I suppose we should drop inside. It's just so well mapped. Definitely a place I would visit if I came here. Spectacular. Looks like they took these photos while no one was around. Can't really see any of the art here. Well, you'll have to come visit yourself, I guess. Really great, though. Wow. Let's get a view of that from the outside. Let's see here. Another nighttime view. Beautiful place, though. That must have been what we saw from the outside earlier. My goodness. Interesting. Boat rental. Doreen Suites. Hey, that sounds good. Nice. Tons of palms. These evening views here are just epic. Lots of sunset images. I guess people, again, coming out when it's a little cooler. But, wow. I mean, utterly picturesque here. Again, the combining of the old and the new, right side by side in that picture there. I love it. Really exciting city. I look forward to following this for the next few decades. I don't know. I think we're just going to be hearing a lot more about kind of all these countries right along this stretch of the Arabian Gulf here. New place going in here. Can't quite get a sense of this. Lots of construction, as I said. Let's go on this street, maybe. Maybe not. Looks like we're at a bus station, maybe. Train station. I don't know what that is. That's interesting. A teddy bear and lamp sculpture of some sort? Why not? Major road here, the B Ring Road. I was hoping to get a... Here we go. This is one view I wanted. Lots of traffic, as you might expect. Roads don't look too wide. Might be a remnant of the history of the region. Still kind of dealing with older infrastructure through parts of it, at least this part of town. Things feel just a little tighter. I imagine the newer parts have wider streets and so forth. Just keep dropping in. Another nighttime view. Great nighttime lighting though. Everyone doing some cool lighting. Giant KFC. KFC is a much more global institution than I realized. That's something I've learned during this tour, I'll be honest. I did not realize the extent to which KFC had really become a global company. Nice view here of this mosque. Again, great nighttime lighting. Public Nursery Park. Let's drop in over here. Quiet streets in here. Again, definitely a good bit tighter here. We can actually move around just a little bit, so I'm definitely going to enjoy that. Yeah, some other sports that were here. The MotoGP has an annual race here. Not quite sure what track they play on. Here's the airport. Oh, this is all... I'm not sure if this is one airport or two airports here. Hamad International. Really big new place here. See if we can get a view of that. Yeah, I mean, looks like an airport, but looks very new. I believe it was completed just a couple years back. Maybe 2014? Something like that I read. Also, I read that the F1 powerboat racing is here. Not F1 cars, but powerboat. Still really cool vehicles. This is kind of cool in here. Boy, I wish I could move around. It's a real shame that there's not better mapping of all of this. We're kind of stuck with just these 360 images and the overhead view, which you can get a lot from, of course. Big school here. Nothing to see here, unfortunately. Sorry. I look forward to these cities being properly mapped. It's going to happen in time. I'm quite certain of it. Tons of shopping along here. Looks like just shopping upon shopping. Looks like we're sitting here in an Audi dealership. Definitely. If you're looking to buy a new car, then maybe come over here. If you got the money. Interesting. What else should we check out? Well, one of the things I wanted to see was, here it is, the Education City. Look at this place, and really well mapped. Here's a new stadium going. This might be one of the new ones being built. Let's just drive around here. Major development here going up. Oh yeah, look at that stadium there. It's March 2019, so that must be one of the ones being built for the World Cup, I think. And for the students, I suppose, who live in this, who are going to school in this campus. Yeah, major school area. I mean, primary school, academy, universities, all kinds of things here. There's a horse racing academy. Is that an inside horse racing? Wow. Never seen a stadium of this shape before. With a retractable roof? My goodness. Yeah, this cost a lot of money. And it's just so impressive. There it is. Wow, what a place. Retractable roof horse racing. That must be a big, I don't know, sport of interest here. I've never been to a horse race. I guess I'd be interested in going once. Not really a gambler myself, but I think I'd enjoy it once, right? Who wouldn't, right? Chef's Garden. Big golf course over here. Huge golf course. Wow. Everything is twice as big, I feel like, as other places. Let's go down this highway. If we can. Kind of a tilted view here. Again, I keep seeing this image. I think that's the leader. I think. Oh, I can't do this. Sorry about this image here. I appreciate somebody uploading those that stretch of images, but they are tilted, unfortunately. And I got to keep up my quality on this channel. No, I'll check out anything if it's a good enough image. Happy to. All kinds of development all through here. Seems like there's just a mega master plan, and slowly pieces of it get built. Nothing right here, right now exactly, but give them time probably. And this will all be further developed. Really cool space though. Very neat. Major industrial area down here. Not sure if there'll be much images of interest down here, but Indian Hyderabadi spices. Okay. Oh wow, look at this. We're sitting in a junkyard. It seems to me at least. I mean, it's an industrial district. Who knows? Any number of things going on here. Exporting, building, you know it. That kind of stuff. Grand Mall Hypermarket. Is that bigger than a supermarket? I don't think I've ever heard of a hypermarket. As I said, everything's bigger here. Interesting. Lots of white vehicles. Somebody pointed that out on another video I did of the region. Notice all the white cars, and yeah, that has to do again with the high heat, and it's just everyone taking that into account, being smart. You do what you can to stay cool here. Looks like we're on a cricket field here. Oh, maybe a soccer field. Athletics really big and important here. I'm sure if you're a kid here, there's probably a lot of pressure to get involved with athletics, I would guess. Let's see, a few more places here. What a neat city. I don't know. Seems like just like a very livable city. Boy, look at this again. This art just popped up everywhere. Artistic impression, depiction here of this guy. Well, let's head back again. I just want to spend a little more time over by this new skyscraper district. Business district, really, I suppose. If I could stop at one more place along the way, maybe. Oh, down here by a major roadway. Fire assembly point. Huh, another sign I've never really seen before. Let's enjoy that. Cool building here, I like that. Interesting. Let's see here. Let's get back. Oh, one other thing I wanted to see was another... Yeah, up here, over by the Pearl, just to the west of it, here's the major university, Qatar University. This was established back in 1973, shortly after their independence. major campus. Interesting design to the buildings here. The engineering annex. Is the E falling off the word engineering? If it is, that is mildly hilarious. No offense, just that's quite amusing to me. All these buildings in here are kind of odd. They're like little cubes. Not sure what to make of that. Can't quite drop in here. Oh, we're up inside. An unusual building. Seems like a really cool school though. Major, look at the scale of all this. Again, so big. The new College of Engineering. Oh, see, okay. The engineering, I could tell there was something wrong with that old one. Things were falling apart there. Another nighttime view. Even this parking garage here looks beautiful. You know, no expense spared here. Look at that campus. And you're right next to a big golf course and this giant Pearl. And there's even more development going on north of there. More major land reclamation projects. It just does not end here. Does not end. Nature Convention Center here right in the middle of things. Well, let's drop outside that maybe. There's a good view of things. What a sight. Beautiful light coming down on us here. Oh, I could spend hours and days just walking amongst these skyscrapers here. Very pretty. Distant cranes there, some of these still brand new going up. I know there's a really large, the tallest building is under construction. I think this is it. But unfortunately, it's been under construction for quite some time now. Hey, that's not a good image. Sorry about that. Poorly placed pin. I think this might be the backside of things. Yeah. Hopefully that gets completed at some point. Great towers here, though. Very neat. All right, maybe one more place here. Where should we go? One or two. Let's head out by a park. Oh, lovely grass here. Kind of blurry though. Let's keep trying it. Another try. Very nice. My goodness, what a city. What an exciting place. I definitely would love to visit. I hope to get here someday. Yeah. All right. If you live in Doha and I missed some of your favorite places, do let me know in the comments. I'll come back and check it out. I'd always do. For now, though, I'm going to add to my maps. That was really cool. I'm going to have to spend more time just exploring these images of Doha. Let's add it here. Qatar. Very neat. And I'll have to get back and visit some other smaller cities in Qatar at some point. There it is. Very cool. Yeah, still lots to see here. Some of these smaller cities would be really neat to spend some time in. Learn a little more of their history. For now, though, it's on my map. If you have any recommendations of where you'd like me to check out in the future, let me know in the comments as well. Please subscribe, tell your friends, give it a thumbs up, all the standard stuff. And check out some of my other videos, been all around the world. All right, till next time.